Hey, everybody, I'm here with a quick Angelina, Jolie, and Brad Pitt story. You know, there's a lot of nasty divorces going on right now in Hollywood, and good gosh, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, they're still going at it. So they own this winery together, and she wants out. She wants to sell her shares, but I guess he wants her, if she's going to sell them to him. But she wants to sell them to a third party. So those two are in a tug of war. But now she throws a monkey wrench in the game. She wants to bring up that he was abusive to her during their marriage. And that when they had that, fight on the plane where she accused him of putting his hands on one of the kids, now she's saying, you know what? This man been abusive the whole relationship or most of the relationship or part of the relationship. And when he turned the abuse onto the kids, that's when she said she had enough and she had to leave him. Now, why bring up these allegations now? Do you want it as leverage so the judge can say, you know what, you suffered enough, sell your shares to whoever you want to sell them to? I don't know. It's like, if it happened, then that needs to be addressed. But if it happened and you're using it as a play in this whole selling of the shares things, that's kind of messy. But listen, guys, we're going to get more into this story right after this. All right, guys, let me go ahead and share screen. So Angelina Jolie claims Brad Pitt abused her pre-2016 plane incident. Angelina Jolie is floating new allegations against Brad Pitt, claiming he roughed her up before the plane incident that ended their marriage. But we're hearing a different story. In court documents obtained by TMZ, Angie's attorneys levied a heavy accusation against her ex, namely that he allegedly physically abused her before the incident in the sky in September 2016, which Angelina has maintained involved Brad putting hands on their kid. We know Brad denied that and that the authorities cleared him of wrongdoing. But Angelina has continued to insist it happened, including here where her attorneys say the abuse Angelina Jolie claims to have endured via Brad actually predated whatever happened in 2016. They write, while Pitt's history of physical abuse of Jolie started well before the family's September 2016 plane trip from France to Los Angeles, this flight marked the first time he turned his physical abuse on the children as well. Jolie then immediately left him. Angelina and her team did not detail what allegedly occurred pre-2016, but they're certainly hinting there's more to tell from her side anyway. The reason this is even coming up right now is because Angelina's lawyers have filed a motion in an ongoing winery case Angie and Brad are still involved in, with Brad Pitt suing Angie for trying to sell her shares of their winery, Chateau, Maribel, to a third party. I mean, I guess she doesn't want to sell it to him because she's angry with him, but I mean, you can never get back time. So sometimes you got to weigh out, you know what? Yes, I'm right in said situation, but do I want to be right and lose time, more time than I already lost? Or do I want to just say, hey, you know what? You want to buy it from me, buy it from me. I'm going to be done with you. That's it. And that's all. I don't know, but that's just my take in things, right? What her team filed this week, it granted, will force Brad's camp to fork over communications, which Angie team believes will help sell their argument that Brad allegedly refused to let her sell her winery shares without signing a reworked NDA. Angelina's lawyers say they believe Brad has been trying to muzzle Angelina's further by having her sign a more expansive and meticulous NDA, in which they claim is an effort to stop her from leaking any info that might be damaging to Brad. Her team claims she was down to sign a standard NDA and her original offer to sell him her shares, but claims he backpedaled and wanted it tightened up amid their custody dispute. Oh, so see, there's more to the story. As for Brad's side, we're hearing the exact opposite from everything Angie's claiming. Someone close to Brad tells us what Angelina's doing here is par for the course, in which a decision doesn't go her way, and she puts out false and misleading info like this to change the narrative and confuse the public, especially for a case like this playing out in court. Oh, see, it's nasty. It's getting messy. My thing is, but you will want to play games with abuse, and especially when so many females really go through this, and a lot of times they're not believed, or a lot of times they actually end up losing their life at the hands of an abusive ex or a jealous ex, or a husband or whatever. I mean, if the court, if he got off from the court saying that he didn't do anything to the child, I don't know. This is a mess. It's a hot mess. We're told Brad knows the claims she's making don't hold any water because they already been litigated in family court, with a judge giving him 50-50 custody of their children. In other words, if these abuse claims were true, a judge wouldn't have done that. I agree, because they investigated that extensively, what she claimed, like how he was abusing the children. In terms of Angie claims about the NDA, we're being told Brad and company proposed a more narrow NDA that really only focused on their business, and that Angelina is the one who wanted a broader NDA, preventing both of them from disparaging the other. Well, what does she call this? If you're accusing a man of abuse. Bottom line, Brad think it's all BS. And if there's any indication of fighting, the fight is far from over. We reached out to Brad for a comment. So far, no word back. People first broke the news. These two, this is a disaster. These are another set that my heart breaks for the children, regardless of their age. And they got so many kids because they have adopted kids, and then they have their child together. It's just a hot mess. And it was just recently noted that I believe their child they have together no longer wants to live with Angelina Jolie. She wants to live with Brad. So she's kind of sick of mom and her antics too. The thing is, but you know what, Brad, you signed up for this because you was a whole married man when you got with Angelina Jolie. You see, when a trick comes a calling and you're married and you fall for it, or you down with the nonsense, you get what you get. If you watch the Real Housewives of Potomac, I feel bad for G, but you signed up for this. You was a married man when you met Mia. And now what? She's leaving you in the dust. She's leaving you in your old age. She's leaving you to fend for yourself. And you're looking like a sad little puppy whose owner left him outside for dead. So, Brad, you had a whole wife, beautiful wife too, Jennifer Aniston. And Angelina Jolie rubbed up on you in the movie y'all did together, The Smiths, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. So this is what you get, Brad. Can't feel that sorry for you. You signed up for it. So you got what you got, and you got God. Listen, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Don't forget, guys, hit the like button. Let me know your thoughts on this situation. Brad signed up for this. Now, do I think Angelina Jolie is telling the truth? I think she's putting 2110. I think she's mad about a lot of things. I think she's mad at the demise of her marriage. I think she's just pissed off. Because why out of all of this time we never heard about any abuse against you? But does that mean it didn't happen? No, you never know what happened. But I do think that this is a hot mess. Chat with me, guys. Hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next video.